The silence that speaks. I have walked alone in rooms of memory, walls echoing your name I dared not speak. I buried the ache in steel and shadow, called it strength, but it was silence disguised as pride. You, the soft edge of the moon in my night, the warmth I swore I never needed, stood in my soul like sunlight waiting for my permission to shine. But I didn't know then how much light I had closed the door on, how much I'd already lost trying not to lose control. 2. The awakening. It came slow, like dawn through fog. This knowing. Your absence was no longer quiet. It roared in my blood. Every laugh I faked, every battle I won felt hollow. And there you were, in every song, every moment of stillness, pulling at my chest with invisible threads. I remembered your eyes, not just the color, but the way they looked at me like they saw through the war I carried. You saw the boy in the armor, the poet buried in the silence, the soul that only wanted to be held, not judged. 3. The confession. I was afraid of you, not because you did anything wrong, but because you were right. About me, about the path I refused to walk. You held the mirror and I shattered it with the fear of being seen, but still, you loved me from across the veil. In dreams, in whispers, in soft glimmers of energy that wrapped around me when the world turned cold. I felt your prayers, your tears, your aching patience, and I cursed the version of me that wasn't brave enough to reach back. 4. The healing now. Something is shifting. The anger has burned away, and underneath the ashes is the truth. I never stopped loving you. I never stopped feeling you in my breath, in the ache behind my ribs where your name still lives. I see now. You were never trying to change me. You were only trying to wake me, to help me remember what I had always been. Whole, worthy, loved. You healed in my silence. You grew in the soil of your own tears. You rose like a phoenix while I buried myself in smoke. And now I look up, eyes clearer, heart open, and I finally understand. This journey was never about running from you. It was about finding myself so I could stand beside you, not behind you. V. The reunion. Within. There is no time in soul space. I've held your hand in lifetimes my mind forgets, but my spirit remembers. The way we fit. The way your laugh cures the loneliness in my bones. I want to return. Not as the man I was, but as the one who's done the work, who's faced the storm, who now understands what you are. Not a lover only, but a mirror, a lighthouse. The other half of my silent song. 6. If I could speak without words, I would say, you were never too much. I was simply too afraid to receive. You were never too loud. I was drowning in my own quiet. You were never wrong. I was simply not ready for someone so right. I feel your energy now like soft tides in my chest, a pulse, a rhythm matching mine again. I speak to you in dreams. I send you love in the spaces between each heartbeat. I know you feel me. I know your soul hears the truth in mine. 7. The offering. So here I am, uncloaked, unafraid, undoing the distance one word at a time. If your heart still holds a place for me, not as I was, but as I am becoming, then know this. I will walk with you not to complete you, but to honor the completeness you already are. I will hold you not to cage your flight, but to be your sky when your wings are tired. I will love you not in possession, but in reverence. You are not mine. You are divine. And I am just grateful our paths aligned in this wild cosmic waltz. 8. The hope. I don't know what the future brings. I don't know when our timelines will merge again. But I do know this. I am no longer afraid to feel, to face, to rise, because loving you has taught me the kind of courage that transforms men into mystics. So I wait, not in impatience, but in peace. Not because I need you to make me whole, but because being with you feels like home, and I am ready now to come home if your light still welcomes me. The final whisper. Until then, I send you this: a breath, a prayer, a poem stitched with healing, with apology, with love. No more walls, no more masks. Just me, your mirror, your match, your masculine coming into balance. I see you now, divine feminine, with eyes that don't run, a heart that won't hide, and hands that remember how to hold you without letting go.